Muruga, 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 Muruga.
நமஸ்தே அண்ட் வெல்கம் டு மார்கழி மொழி. இவ்வளவு கொஞ்சி கெஞ்சி கேட்கறத எப்படி வராம இருக்க முடியும் முருகனால? அதுவும் இவ்வளவு பியூட்டிஃபுல் லேடிஸ், த துபாய் திருப்புகழ் அன்பர்கள் குரூப். தேங்க்யூ சோ மச் ஃபார் பீயிங் ஹியர். என்னமா அழைப்பு, வெரி நைஸ், வண்டர்ஃபுல். கண்டிப்பா அவரோட எல்லா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், ஃபேமிலி எல்லாரையும் கூட்டின்னு வந்துடுவார் நினைக்கிறேன் இன்னைக்கு. How are you doing today, all of you ladies? Thank you so much for being here.
Hari Om, Namaste Shambhavi, good evening, and thank you so much for inviting me and our group here to your Marghazhi Mozhi program. So we are delighted to be talking a few words about Thiruppugazh and singing some beautiful Thiruppugazh compositions of Arunagirinathar. We will start with Thiruppugazh on the Lord of all beginnings, Lord Ganesha, and this is set to Nate Raga by Guruji A.S.Raghavan.
Right. Before we commence, I'm just going to take a few seconds from your slot and quickly just introduce the singers. First of all, let me thank you, Vidya, for being a friend and agreeing to come on to Marghazhi Mozhi. I also have to thank Priya, and we have to thank Vaishnavi, Lakshmi, Chitra, Kasturi, and Meena. Thank you so much for being here. And as a group till now, 1, 2, 3, but this is amazing. Please go ahead. The stage is yours. I'm going to highlight you in the solo. All right? Thank you.
கைத்தல நீரைகணி அப்பமோடு அவர் பொறி கப்பிய கரிமுகன் அடிபேணி கற்றிடும் மடியவர் புத்தியில் உரைப்பவர் கற்பனம் எனதினை கடிதேகும் மத்தமும் மதியமும் வைத்திடும் அரண்மகன் மற்பொரு திரள்புய மலையானை மத்தள வைரனை உத்தமி புதல்வனை மட்டவிழ் மலர் கொடு பணிவேனே முத்தமிழ் அடைவினை முற்படு திரிதனில் முற்பட எழுதிய முதல்வோனே முப்புறம் ஏறி செய்த அச்சிவன் உரைரகம் அச்சது பொடி செய்த அதிதீரா துயரது கொடு சுப்பிரமணிபடும் அப்புலம் மதனிடை இவமாகி அக்குற மகளுடன் அச்சிறு முருகனை அக்கணம் மனமருள் பெருமாளே மட்டவிழ் மலர் கொடு பணிவோமே பணிவோமே Your On
Now
mute.
that we've made the elder brother happy, thank you very much for that. And I definitely would like to know. By the way, we have 24 people watching us live, and there are a lot of comments. Let me quickly share that with you. This started actually before the program itself. So thank you very much, Prema Vijayan, for encouraging us even before the evening began. Meena Rajesh, Muruga Sharanam. And this is my father here waiting eagerly. As I told you before, my mother was a Thiruppugazh fan and a devotee, and she sang very regularly during her lifetime. S. Ramachandran sir says blessed. And this again is my husband, Vetrivel Murugankar, beautiful rendition ladies. So we need our family and support. So Murugan மட்டும் இல்ல எல்லாருக்குமே our family friends ஓட support தேவை. So that's what it is. Before we continue, would you like to share with me a little bit about the formation of the group, the Dubai Thiruppugazh Anbargal group? பத்தி ஏதாவது சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்களா, please?
Sure, Shambhavi. So I started learning classical music at a very young age. I initially started training with my mom, Srimati Lalita Krishnamurthy, and then various teachers in Coimbatore. So at that time, it was just about more of Carnatic music and various, like concerts and all that. But I was not so much aware of Thiruppugazh. I must have probably learned a couple of them, like we sing as Tukkadas in a concert. So when I sing a concert, I'll probably sing one song at the end of the, almost towards the end of the concert. But otherwise, there was not so much awareness of Thiruppugazh apart from hearing here and there. Sometime down the line, when I came to Dubai in 1998 or so, Sri N.V. Vaidyanathan sir, he had started classes in Coimbatore, and my mother had joined those classes. So when she came over to Dubai, around the same time, she said, Vidya, why don't you learn these compositions? They're so beautiful, 4-liner, 8-liner, kutti kuttiya alaga irukku. You should learn these, and probably because of the classical music knowledge, you'll be able to also pick it up very soon. So that's when I started learning. And whenever I go to Coimbatore also, I used to learn from Vaidyanath Mama and also learn from Guruji's cassettes. Then again, over a period of time, there was all this learning happening, and time just flew by. And then when she came, she said, Vidya, now you've been learning for some time. You should not lose touch with these songs. Why don't you start teaching? So, teaching is a form of learning. It's always like, when there's an audience there, you want to be more prepared, etc. So that's when she sowed the seed, and it was her initiative. So I think around December 2009 or so, that was the first class when many of my friends here were part of the very first class. And from then on, it's been a very long, fulfilling journey around almost now 15 years. So we used to have classes on Saturdays, and I think post-COVID, it became an online class on Fridays and Saturdays. We have classes. So it's been a very wonderful journey of learning, singing together, like a Koot Prarthanai. And it gives a lot of solace. That's something which only when you sing, you experience.
Yeah.
So,
So we are blessed
so
to
I,
be a part of this.
yeah.
And the first program was in a house concert on a Thaipusam day, and when we lived at Karama Gold. So we started 4 songs we sang on Thiruppugazh, on Payani, and all those things. Thereafter, no looking back, we have been performing for Thaipusam, Panguni Utram, then in Shiva temple, then Vaikashi Vishakam, then Kandaseshti Kavasam. So 15 years, and for Sashti, the Sashti, and apart from that, there have been Isai Vazhipadu in various Anbargal plays, and we were blessed to be a part of this Valli Kalyanam also last year. So the strength has grown from 10 to more than 250 now, thanks to the online platform, and thanks to the dedication of our teacher, Vidya. So we have been looking forward for every Saturday class. One day, if she misses the class, we feel very sad about it.
Highly inspired students, Vidya, which is what I think all teachers desire and live for. I should say that. And though I want to continue the conversation and listen to you ladies more, I should give respect to the people who are actually connecting to us. And like there is Malti from Chennai who is here, and there is Vijay Ilango, O Muruga Sharanam. Lakshmi Ramakrishnan, Muruga Sharanam. Happy to hear Raji Ganesh, Muruga Sharanam. This is my dad again saying Asirvadam in Tamil. At least I know to read that much Tamil. Vetrivel Muruganuku Arohara RRPS. And I think this Sita Subramaniam Muruga Sharanam, அசோக் ஸ்ரீனிவாசன், இது நீங்க தான் படிக்கணும். இந்த தமிழ் எனக்கு இந்த ஸ்பீடுல வராது.
கொஞ்சம் தமிழ் பேசலாமே, கண்டிப்பா தமிழ்ல பேசணும். பட் ஐ ஜஸ்ட் தாட் ஆடியன்ஸ் நிறைய from different places.
Very nice. Correct. Subramaniam DS says very nice ending. Yes, to the audience who are expecting more of Tamil, மன்னிக்கணும். ஏன்னா என்னோட தமிழும் எனக்கு அவ்வளவுதான் தெரியும். ஆனா the whole program is called Marghazhi Mozhi because there is no barrier in terms of language, and any music, anything can be enjoyed. And when there is such beautiful rendition with such devotion, all we need to do is just relax and enjoy. And please keep posting those comments out there because I'm eagerly awaiting that. What else do you have next for us, Vidya? I know you've curated something, and please tell us what.
I just want to present a beautiful Thiruppugazh, which Arunagirinathar composed in the place of in the holy place of Palani. So Shivanar Manangulira. In this, Arunagirinathar says to Lord Muruga, the same knowledge that you imparted to Lord Shiva in his ears. He's referring to the, the occasion where he had explained the meaning of the Pranava mantra. So similar knowledge, please impart it to me, because he feels that this is what is his way to liberation. So he says, Arul Jnana Inbam Adu Purivaye. It's so beautifully tuned by Guruji in the Raga Jonpuri. Shivanar manam kulira ubadesa mantramire sevi neerilum padarsai Gurunatha Shivarama sundaritan varabala kandanin sayalelilum ullam நினையாமல் அவமாயை கொண்டுலகில் திருடா அலைந்துழலும் மடியேனை அஞ்சலென வரவேணும் அறிவாலமும் பெருக இடரானதும் தொலைய அருள் ஞான இன்பம் அது புரிவாயே நவநீதமும் திருடி உரனோடு ஒன்றுமறி ரகுராம சிந்தை மகிழ் மருகோனே நவலோகமுந்தை தொழு நிஜ தேவ நலமான விஞ்சை கரு விளை கோவே தேவயானையும் புறமின் மணவாள சம்பிரமுரு திரதீர மிஞ்சுகது வடிவேலா திருவாவினம் குடியில் வருவேசமும் தரிக ஜகமேன்மை கண்ட பெருமாளே அவமாயை கொண்டுலகில் விருதா அலைந்துழலும் மடியேனை அஞ்சலென வரவேணும் அறிவாகமும் பெருக இடரானதும் தொலைய அருள் ஞான இன்பம் அது புரிவாயே ஜகமேன்மை கண்ட வீரல் பெருமாளே.
Beautiful, very, very nice. Before we proceed further, Vidya, I want to ask you, ரெண்டு மூணு தடவை குருஜி சொன்னேன், அருணகிரிநாதர் சொன்னேன். கொஞ்சம் அது கொஞ்சம் இன்னும் எலாபரேட்டா அதை பத்தி பேச முடியுமா?
Yeah.
அவரை பத்தி சொல்றேளா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம், so that more of our audience who don't know also get to understand, and for those who know, it becomes like again a chance to pay our respects and to remember them.
Right. So Thiruppugazh is a musical way of worship, and it was composed by Saint Arunagirinathar. He was a 14th century poet. He was born in the holy place of Thiruvannamalai. Thiruvannamalai, as you know, is a very holy place where there are so many saints who have been there. நினைத்தாலே முக்தி தரும் திருத்தலம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So it's such a holy place. And he was known to be he was a scholar in Sanskrit as well as Tamil. And his early life was known to have a lot of controversies and all that. We wouldn't want to get into that story, but at some point he felt very dejected and he wanted to give up his life. He goes to the Thiruvannamalai tower and he wants to give up his life, and he jumps from the tower, and by divine intervention he's saved. So it's Lord Muruga himself who comes and saves him, and he says, Arunagiri, you are ordained for something greater than just giving up your life now, because you have to sing my glories. And avaroda velala he writes in his tongue and says muttu muttaga paadu. So even the first word has been given by the Lord himself, and that's how he sings his very first song, which is very popular. Muttai Tirupatti Tirunagai Attikkira Shakti Charavana Muttikkoru Vittu Gurupara ena Odum. So that was the very first song Arunagirinathar composed. அதுக்கப்புறம் he goes on from place to place, from shrine to shrine, Arupadai Veedu, the 6 abodes of Lord Muruga, and various other temple places, and he composed almost like 16,000 songs, yeah, out of which only 1,300 plus have been retrieved today. And it was not just Thiruppugazh, he made various other texts in Tamil. So Kandarandadi, Kandar Alankaram, Kantar Anubhuti, Vel Mail Seval Viritham, Vaguppu, Thiruvallikuttirkai, which is again sung as part of Thiruppugazh itself. So many beautiful texts, and the greatness of this is that, one, of course, it's the beautiful Tamil, the choice of his words, etc. The second is the chandam, the style in which he sings. It's so rhythmic. So even if you see Muttai Tirupatti Tirunagai Attikkira Shakti Charavana, even the tone, even without music, it has a beautiful rhythmic pattern. So these days they talk of rap music and all that. அந்த காலத்துல அவ்வளவு அழகா சந்தத்தோட பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தா. And it's said that Thiruppugazh, if children who have speech difficulties, if they learn Thiruppugazh, they can overcome all those speech difficulties. So it is so powerful in different ways. There is a Thiruppugazh for every occasion, you name it, be it for happiness, be it for prosperity, be it for marriage, be it for children, be it for getting a house. I mean, for curing illnesses, there's a Thiruppugazh for everything. And the other thing was, the time when Arunagirinathar was there, it was a time when all these different sects, Shanmadam Sudvalya, Shaivism, Vaishnavism, all these were at loggerheads. So he wanted to bridge the gap. So he brought in he encompasses all the gods in these Thiruppugazh. So நம்ம முருகன் தான் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சோம், பட் அந்த முருகன்கிற பேர்ல he will say, okay, சிவனோட பிள்ளை, அம்பாளோட பிள்ளை, விஷ்ணுவோட மருமான், like கணபதியோட தம்பி, இப்படின்னு சொல்லி he will bring the various gods within each Thiruppugazh. So even the previous song we sang, Shivanar Manam Kulira, it talks about Shiva and then says Navanidamum Tirudi Urlodum Undrumari Raghuramar Chintai Magal Marugoni. So he brings the Shiva, Vishnu, saying all gods are one. So that was his thing. And and of course the devotion that just flows through his music. So each time we learn, it's like every song is so beautiful in its own way. And that's the specialty of Thiruppugazh. It's an experience, like you keep learning and you feel it. You feel that solace that when you sing that song.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And I'll just quickly also move and share the comments with you which are coming, because I'm also encouraging the audience to put in comments, and we have 37 people watching us live, by the way. Thank you for watching live, and thank you to those who are going to watch later on. Please do post your comments at that time also. Super Sisters Radha from Bangalore. Then we have here Ananta Padmanabhan Subramanyam, Muruga Sharanam, Prema ear says Muruga Sharanam. Iniki namlaka Sharanam chantingly namloda we are going to be at a superior thing, I think, by all the Muruga Sharanams which we are saying. All the best singing team. And then we have here Chitra Chidambaram saying Muruga Sharanam. Shanta Ramanathan saying Muruga Sharanam. Thank you everybody. And this is from Muruga Sharanam, Arumai Anbargale, Unglika special. So if you want to acknowledge anyone, please do go ahead. And thank you very much, everybody. Meena Rajesh, the title Thiruppugazh was given by Lord Ganesha himself. Thank you. Priya, remembering Swarna Mami. So this is my friend and she's remembering my mother. Thank you very much, Priya. Yes, I'll not talk too much about her. I'll get emotional. Lalita Chandrasekhar. So Thiruppugazh are mostly tongue twisters. Learning and singing these songs improves our breathing. Tamil diction thanks to our Guru Vidya. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, as Vidya rightly mentioned about the speech as well as breathing, I quite can understand because holding your breath for so long, I'm sure it takes a little efforts, a lot of efforts, not little. Awesome singing. There is special comment, and here so much research on Arunagirinathar composer, really inspirational, praiseworthy. Thank you. Malati Swaminathan, Super Sisters Malati, awesome. And I'm going to now request you to please continue with your music and singing, since this is what our idea was, to have a conversation, understand more about Thiruppugazh for people like me. For those who are new to this, they will do more research on this. And for you, I hope you're just having fun singing together because all of you got together. And I would have loved to be there. And thanks to online, that we are able to do this from a distance, though we are in Dubai itself.
Right.
Tell me, please, Vidya and Dubai Anbargal group, நீங்க அடுத்து என்ன பாட போறீங்க?
Yeah. So next we'll present a beautiful composition which Arunagirinathar composed in the place of Swamimalai. And in this, he says, I am such a lowly person, but still you need to come and help me. And you have to bless me with prosperity, long life, and everything. And also the fortune to enjoy all this. Because ella irkalam, but you need the yogam to enjoy it. So he says, Tarunam Idaya, this is the opportune moment. Ghana Madhuru need Saukya Sakala Selva Yogamika Perivaldu. And that's what he requests Muruga to bless him with. And prior to that, I will also sing a 4-line Viritham. It's actually from Kantar Alangaram, which Arunagirinathar composed as an ornamentation on Lord Muruga. And in this one, it's a popular one. It says, what can all the planets and what can all the different demigods do when Lord himself is there, Lord's veil is there, Lord's smile is there, Lord's this one Silimb is there. If he's there to save us, then nothing else can impact us. Yeah.
Right. Please go ahead.
நாளென் செய்யும் வினைதான் என் செய்யும் என்னை நாடி வந்த கோளன் செய்யும் கொடுங்கூற்றன் செய்யும் நாளன் செய்யும் வினைதான் என் செய்யும் என்னை நாடி வந்த கோளன் செய்யும் கொடுங்கூற்றன் செய்யும் முருகா குமரீசர் இருத்தாளும் சிலம்பும் சதங்கையும் தண்டையும் ஷண்முகமும் தோடும் கடம்பும் எனக்கு முன்னே வந்து தோன்றிடினே நாளன் செய்யும் வினைதான் என் செய்யும் என்னை நாடி வந்த கோளன் செய்யும் கொடுங்கூற்றன் செய்யும் குமரேசர் இருத்தாளும் சதங்கையும் தண்டையும் ஷண்முகமும் தோளும் கடம்பும் எனக்கு முன்னே வந்து தோன்றிடினே வேலவா முருகா தருணம் இதையா உதவி புரிய தருணம் இதையா சரண கமலாலயத்தை அரை நிமிஷ நேரமட்டில் தவமுறை தியானம் வைக்க அறியாத ஜடக ஜட மூடமட்டி பவவினைஜலீல தமியனிடியாமயக்கம் உருவேனோ கருணை புரியாதிருப்பதன குறையில் பேழை சேப்பு கைலை மலை நாத பெற்ற குமரோனே கடக புய மீதிரத்ன மணியணி பொன்மாலை சேச்சை கமழுமணமார்கடபம் அணிவோனே தருணமிதையா உதவி புரிய தருணம் இதையா தருணமிதையா மிகுத கனமகுரு நீசௌக்ய சகல செல்வயோக வீக்க பெருவாழ்வு தகைமை சிவ ஞான மூர்த்தி பரகதியும் நீ கொடுதுதவி புரிய வேணு நீத வடிவேலா அருணதள பாத பத்மம் அருணிடமுமே துதிக்க அரிய தமிழானீத மயிலா அதிசயமணிதமுற்ற பழனிமலை நீதுரித்த அழகு வீரேரகத்தின் முழுவோனே கருணமிதையா உதவி புரிய கருணம் இதையா
முருகன்டேந்து வர்த்த தருணம்க்கு ஒரு வேற மீனிங்கே வந்துட்டு இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். Beautiful. You have some lovely comments here, which I'm just sharing. Shankar Ramsar's is Muruga Sharanam, his devotion and musical excellence highlighted. Arunagirinath's compositions, beauty and depth, captivating performances, and rich storytelling made it mesmerizing. Thank you so much. Our next comment is from Ramaswamy. So, Rama, I suppose. So, Divine Vidya, our favorite Thiruppugazh, Muruga Sharanam. Vijay Ilango, we are blessed to learn Thiruppugazh from our teacher Vidya. Then we have Ananta Padmanabhan Subramaniam saying, good selection, congratulations. Also says, super. Vijay Ilango, hats off to the whole TV and blessed to hear Thiruppugazh, which is all our blessings. All of us are receiving, as Priya, my friend, says, divine singing. So this is a beautiful evening, which we always think that we'll do some things and then, it just comes together. And it's all the faith that we have. So please tell me, what else do you have for us?
Yeah, so we wanted to say a few words about Guruji, who has, tuned these compositions. So as I mentioned earlier, Arunagirinathar had composed 16,000 songs and it was retrieved, I think only around 1,300 plus songs were retrieved. And there were many stalwarts at that point of time who had compiled these songs, like V.T. Subramanya Pillai, his son V.S. Sengalvarai Pillai, and they published it into a book in the early 19th century. And later on, various other saints like Vallimalai Sachidananda Swamigal, Pamban Swamigal, Kripananda Varyar, all these and many more had taken the efforts to spread this knowledge and bring an awareness amongst people about these beautiful Thiruppugazhs. Amongst them was Guruji A.S.Raghavan as well. So Raghavan Mama, at a very young age, he was blessed by Lord Muruga. He had some, I think it was a polio, some problem in his leg, and his parents had taken him to Tiruchendur for the Lord's blessings, taken some treatment. And very soon he was cured and he was seen running on the shores of Tiruchendur. So at that time they realized what a kind of blessing he has received. And it's so since then he was very attached to the Lord. And at some point he also learned classical music and he had moved to Delhi for his professional work. And at some point I think he kind of got involved in this Thiruppugazh and he thought, why not I put a tune to this and make it kind of a common methodology where everyone can sing. So I was told he started with about 3 students or so, and then it grew and grew and grew, and then it was like a big tree where his students, his direct students, disciples spread the knowledge, and the students of his direct disciples then continued. So it's become a global movement now. So he started the movement called Thiruppugazh Anbargal, and he made a paddhati called Thiruppugazh Isai Vazhipadu, which is a formal way of recital of these Thiruppugazhs. So if you remember, we started with a Muruga chant. That's how we start every Isai Vazhipadu, and then it goes on to a Vinayakar Thudi, and then songs on Arubadai Veedu, and then various other, this will say Kulruthor Radum Kumaran. So all the different shrines on the hills of about Lord Muruga, and followed by a Kandar Anubhuti, then Velmayil Sevil Virtham, Vaguppu, puja and prarthana, and then again ending with a Muruga chant. So this is a common paddhati which is followed by all Thiruppugazh Anbargal all over the world. So anywhere we go, we can go to India, we join a Thiruppugazh Isai Vazhipadu, we can sing along with them because it follows the same paddhati. And his driving principles was to spread, not just spread the knowledge of Thiruppugazh, but bring in that unity, bring in that love. So he used to have 2 values which he used to iterate: Anbu, Avirodham. So basically love and non-enmity, no hatred. And he wanted this to be part and parcel of our life. So make Thiruppugazh a way of your life and follow these principles so that, we live in a beautiful world of love and no hatred towards any human being. So that is what he used to propagate, and it's our endeavor to try to follow these principles along with learning these beautiful Thiruppugazhs and bringing the devotion and spread that happiness and joy to everyone.
It's beautiful because this is what community is all about, sharing the same values. And when you said that Guruji was attached to Murugan, I think that is the relationship with Murugan has with everyone. Like I have a Chitapa who will say he's my friend. So I think that is the relationship which everyone shares with Murugan, is of friendship. We can ask him for many things, but that friendship is always the core, at its core there. So
Right.
that is, you've shared the values of the group, Guruji, everything so well. And here's wishing more people learn and understand those values with and in this whole system of trying to, spread love and spread music. We have still some here comments, which I'm just going to very quickly share. We have here Bhuvana Hari, Armai, Murugan Sharanam. Then we have Gauri Hari, then Super Sister saying Arumai. So that is, so Solunga Vidya and Anbargal, enna அடுத்தது என்ன பாடல்?
We'll sing one beautiful composition of Guruji. He has composed in over 100 plus ragas, and each song, when we learn, we feel, okay, this is better than the last one, like it's so beautiful in nature. And this particular one is a composition in Vrindavana Saranga, where Arunagirinathar, there's a little story behind it, where Arunagirinathar has a rival called Sambandhandan, who's a Kali Upasagar, but he wants to put down Arunagirinathar in front of in the court, at that time in front of the Prabhudeva Maharaja, who was ruling the ruling that place. So he says, because you have so much of devotion to Lord Muruga, please bring him in front of everyone. Let everyone get his darshan. And meantime, he tells Kali, because he's a Kali Upasaka, saying, Muruga is your child, so don't let your child go away. Hold him tight when when Arunagirinathar sings. Arunagirinathar is able to see this in his divine vision. So he sings a beautiful song which says, okay, Parvati is dancing, Shiva is dancing, all the gods are dancing, the Mail is dancing. In the same way, you should also come, Muruga, and dance in front of everyone. So when Ambal hears this, her hands loosen up, and Muruga takes this opportunity, and not that he's still a god, but this is a story, just to bring his greatness and Arunagirinath's greatness. So he comes and appears in front of the entire crowd. And that place is called Kambat Ilayanar Sannidhi. It is still there in Thiruvannamalai. If you go to the temple, you can see the Kambat Ilayanar Sannidhi where Murugan gave darshan to everybody. So this is that beautiful composition set to tune in Vrindavan Saranga by Guruji.
எல்லாரும் ஆடியாச்சா? கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் நம்ம எல்லாம் மனசுல and physically. So இங்க வந்து Ashok Srinivasan, thank you very much for this. Of course, Super Rendition team, apart from this, Dr. Shambhavi, your presentation is very good, especially your condition to the team. Hats off to you. All I had to do was just request Vidya and her wonderful teammates, and they just said yes, because they don't know how to say no, just like how Murugan doesn't know how to say no to anybody. Baba Ramaswamy says, so proud. And thank you, Dr. Shambhavi, for this opportunity. And actually, it is really my pleasure that I've been able to host you all. Meena Rajesh says, Thiruppugazh Pada Pada, Vai Manakkum. In fact, Vai Kai Manakkum, in our personal experience, thank you for curating this. And I actually wanted to say, Poovoda Narum Manakkum. So, adnala neenga Poo vanda Ashok sir ivala enna idu pandrathu appreciate pandrathu, definitely I consider myself as that. So we are almost at the end of our program. Is that right, Vidya? We can't, I mean, we want more. How much ever dil mange more, but we have to.
You can keep saying nothing for it. There's so much time quiet, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I just want to take a minute. So I know we said we'll finish with the Murugan chanting. I just want to take a few seconds to thank Priya and thank Vaishnavi, thank Meena, Kasturi, Lakshmi, and Chitra Satish. Thank you very much. And now I will thank the audience as well for being here with us. And we had almost 40 viewers watching live. Those who are going to watch this later on, please do encourage. And Vidya also has a channel for the Dubai Anbargal group, which we'll share later on. Please do follow us. And if you ask for more, I'm sure people, Vidya and her friends, will oblige us a little bit more again. If not now, definitely next in the next Marghazhi Mozhi, we look forward to that, or maybe even earlier. Who knows? Thank you very much for this. And thank you, ladies. Namaskarams from
Thank
my
you
side,
so
and
much.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
Right,
much,
right,
Shambhavi.
right.
So, Arunagirinathar says in his Anubhuti, Padum Paniye Paniya Arulvai. So, that's all our prayer is, that we all get an opportunity to keep singing his glory. And so, we will end the session with few verses, the final verses of Kandar Anubhuti, which was something he experienced, and he talked about Lord Muruga, and complete the session. Thank you so much for this
Right.
opportunity.
Thank you. So for the audience, I'm here listening to these wonderful Dubai Thiruppugazh Anbargal group, but they are going to sing their song and then chant Murugan, and we are saying bye at this point. Thank you very much. So here goes.
எந்தாயுமென கருள் தந்தையும் நீ சிந்தா குலமானவை தீர்த்தெனையாள் கந்தா கதிர்வேலவனே உமையாள் மைந்தா குமரா மறைநாயகனே குருவா